turning on final attack heading in this picture.
Do we really need this much fuel?
You probably don't, to be honest. Not for the flight. I forgot that tornadoes carry ridiculous amounts, but it's up to you, man. Because if you're going to be using the afterburners for any of this, then you will want the extra fuel probably, because it's 2 engines. Remember.
That's fine.
You can't carry anything else on them, so you may as because what I'm basically planning on doing, what I was going to be planning on doing, Kraus, is basically dropping the JP233, Control J, emergency jets in Cat 1 and turn around, because you'll be left with your Fox 2s after that.
Right.
Because the actual protocol for JP233 drops is to ditch the launchers, their disposable launchers.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So you literally just dump everything on the base, Control J, Fox, go Cat 1 and turn home.
If you go burner in NOE flight, you'll be burning 80,000 pounds per hour. So your tank's gonna come in handy.
This is an MI-24 base. That's pretty underwhelming.
Consider it a nice little milk run for you to enjoy the force of JP233's burst.
Kumni is a MiG-21 base. Why don't we hit that instead? I
Yeah,
guess that's probably more.
Would make more sense.
It's probably way more dangerous though, because it's like by the coast.
Oh, there's 2 air bases.
There's no forest to actually defend it, or there's
You've
no
got
mountain.
You've got that between Kongsadong airstrip. You've got Kojo highway strip and Kumni air base. You've got that valley you're going to be flying into to take for the final attack heading, right?
All right, listen up.
And it is going to be probably break south straight after.
I'll probably be ready to join in about 10 minutes.
All right, listen up.
So I can take like one of the F-15 flights for a cap.
That works. All right. Hi Isan Dawn.
For the love of God, Christ, make sure you're acmeing this.
Dude, there will be an ACMI, okay? I'm going to loft even though I don't need to, just because I'm British. That's the way this works. They basically loft on everything for no fucking reason. What's up?
Please, fraps, so I can watch it tomorrow.
There will be fraps, and it will probably be me blowing up horribly, but that's part of the Cold War, so I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Alright, so the first SA-11 is actually on the Haisan Dawn heart site, and then there's another one 2 nautical more south, like directly in the middle of the DMZ. Oh my God.
That's a bit of a violation, slightly.
This is not gonna be a good day for us. Even. Alright, so what we're gonna do.
It's gonna be fun.
Alright.
Sounds like a glorious way to die.
We can't do this. We can't do this ingress. Hold on, we gotta change this flight path. We're gonna blow up horribly if we do this.
Jesus Christ with the waypoints, Kraus.
Here we go.
So, Ghost, are the waypoints looking like Gauntlet?
Yeah. Except with more waypoints.
All right, listen up.
Alright, SA-19, 5 nautical southwest of Harabi.
You got an SA-6 on top of Harabi.
Alright, where's Harabi at?
I
I see it. Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
All right, listen up.
Steer 5.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
the only way you're avoiding this shit is if you're going all the way around round to the fucking coast and coming in from the northeast.
Hold on a second here. Let's map exactly where this is.
All right, listen up.
5 nautical southwest of Harabi. Oh man, that's directly on top of Steer 5. Directly on top of it. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this again.
Well done.
That's gonna be our ingress. Oh Jesus Christ. This is not gonna end well for us.
2 west to come gang.
Okay.
Dude, if we even get on the North Korean side of the border, I'll consider it mission fucking accomplished.
Listen up.
See, this doesn't make sense because what we should be doing is doing seed instead, but we're just doing this for fun. Then there is a SA-6, 1 nautical. Okay, so the SA-6 directly northeast of that by 1 nautical. Right on that, probably right on that army base, right? Or on the highway. Okay. Alright, well once we get through the DMZ defenses,
alright, listen up.
It's not too difficult. That's good.
Yeah, except there's an SA-11 2 nautical west of Kumgang, the town of Kumgang. There's a bridge covering the river.
Alright, listen up.
Near Steer 6.
Kumgang at?
From Steer 6, follow the river north to the Kumgang bridge. It's about 2 miles west of Kumgang. So basically put the SA-11 right on top of the bridge.
That's fine. That won't be a factor for us. We're going to be low enough that we won't have to deal with that. It'll be a factor for me when I do my pop-up. But
I was going to say.
other than that, I really hope that this thing has the same, like, loft parameters of the F-16, and when I pull up the 4Gs, it just comes off the rack. Because if it doesn't, then I'm going to be in trouble.
Well, it should be, but JP-233 is like a Durandal effect bomb, so you're going to want to change your loadout.
Also, the things operate with the shoot. If you have that tail fuse enabled, so if you do a pop-up attack with the loft, if you try to loft with the tail fuse enabled, you'll end up over the target.
What are BL7?
Make sure to set it nose only.
What are BL755?
BL755 are cluster bombs. CBU, they're like CBU 87s. You'll be wanting standard issue dumb bombs if you're going to be doing a loft.
Or just use nose fuse.
Yeah, you could do it, but if he's planning on lofting, there's no point in carrying the airdrop fuses unless he wants to change back. unless he backs out and changes his mind, but he's not going to do that.
Nah, but lofting 32 of those buggers is going to be nice.
Yeah, you can't loft JP-233. It's parachute deployed straight out the back of the plane.
But if you put on the nose fuse only, the parachute won't come out.
Alright, here's a briefing. So we're going to take off from Kim Hay. Actually, let me switch the alternate before I start the briefing, because the alternate's retarded right now.
Roger.
And I'm launching BMS.
Well, we don't have a slot for you. You're going to have to join one of the escorts or something.
Yeah, that's what the idea was.
Go beans.
I need a runway. Where is a nice little runway strip? Oh, here we go. Beep. Okay. So this is package 4829. This is called Operation One Up the French. We're taking off from Kim Hay. Unbeknownst to the French, we've Rolexed our clock by 8 minutes. And we will hit this target before those fucking frogs do, okay? So what we're going to do is, before Steer 2, we're going to go NOE. So I want to be NOE. Here, I'll move Steer 2 a bit so it's easier. We'll actually go NOE at Steer 2. Okay.
Copy.
And that's also over the alternate field, or nearby to the east of the alternate field. We'll go NOE from there. I want us to be no higher than 300 feet off the deck, preferably 100 feet off the deck. We'll flow Steer 3 over the river and follow the river delta there through those mountains. You guys go ahead and recon that so you have an idea of the terrain we're going to be dealing with. It's imperative that we terrain mask as we pass the Steer 5. There's an SA-11 within lethal to the west by about 4 miles and to the south-southwest by about 4 miles. There's also an SA-19 about 2 miles northeast of Steer 5. Yeah, so we're going to stay super low, tons of countermeasures employment, and terrain mask. There may be moving mud rolling across the DMZ, but we are British, so that's not a factor. We'll keep rolling to Steer 6. At Steer 7, I will be the first in on the target. I will commit to a pop-up attack, and I'll drop 2 Mark A4s on the radar. Next, Ghost will roll in. You guys will be in a short trail and visual trail, and JP-244, the base, or JP-233, whatever it's called.
233, but it's fine.
Yeah. Does anyone want to hit the... Oh, what is this? There's a control tower and radio. Does anyone want to do... Does anyone not want to do runway attack? Because there's a radio tower and radar tower.
Dude, you're not going to get volunteers to give up 233.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I will kill just the radar then. I'm going to set those a target steer. Okay, target steer 15.
Hey, quick question, Cross. What's your bandwidth?
256.
I don't know. Alright, guys. That is the dealio. So air threats. The immediate threat is Kumni Air Base to the northeast. It has a full squadron of MiG-21s. Hopefully we'll be on and off the target before they know we're there. If we do get scrambled upon, we'll fight them at close range, defensively only, hit the target, emergency jettison off the target, pull maximum G to Steer 9, and egress south to Steer 10. Stay low the entire egress. Do not re-attack the target.
Kraus, just a quick comment on the Tornado's handling. You can overspeed this aircraft with infill afterburner. You will want to keep an eye on the overspeed overspeed steam gauge. Well, it depends on how low you are, but basically you do not ever want to be exceeding 550 to 600 knots below at low altitude. So there's a little green diamond on the steam gauges for the speed. If you pass that, you are going to break ship.
Oops. Just check your loadout.
Rog. I'm good.
Alright.
Or's good.
Oh, that's bad.
Barrel 1-1, taxi, runway 16.
That's so cool.
They're all getting ready to go,
Amber
are
1-1, taxi, runway 16.
Oh shit, so they are right, yeah, man. Yeah, then.
Argus 1-1, taxi, runway 16.
Susan, break even. I got no engine sound, what the hell?
Yeah, it's part of the pod. We'll have to add them back in there. Just waiting for Kraus and Raptor.
Yeah, man. This thing got data link?
You can use data link, but obviously it's the 80s, so you're not meant to be able to.
What's the Victor channel?
6. 6.
Alright, you guys want to play without data link? Go hard mode. Alright, gentlemen, full 4-ship departure. I'm going to take active left.
2 for the right.
Rejoin in a finger 4. Alright, what's like a good pull-up speed for this thing?
It depends on the loadout. I'd pull up about 180 to 190 with the loadout we've got. If you've got feel like you've got enough space,
Kim Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
They'll basically be
Barrel
brakes, full reheat,
1-1,
and go.
Kim Tower, you are cleared for takeoff. Runway 16.
2 seconds.
Barrel 1-2, Kim Tower, you are cleared for takeoff. Runway
3-4
16.
still on taxi.
Yeah, you have to give it quite a lot of power just to get moving.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's a lot heavier than the F-16 dudes, so.
Yeah, no. Got a lot more ordnance on it as well.
Barrel 1, Kim Tower, resume on navigation. Barrel 1, Kim Tower, resume on navigation.
But you got a good positive rate, you want to start
Barrel
pulling your flap down
1,
so you can get
Kim Tower, resume on navigation.
Put the flaps down.
You'll notice.
Barrel 1, Kim
flaps,
Tower,
sorry.
resume on navigation.
So control F11 also put it to flap 3,
Tower,
and you want to
cleared for
slowly
departure.
put them back up to foot. These things perform a lot better than people give them. Forward.
Keep a close trail and stay visual at all times. Lion 1, Lion 1, Lion 1, Pharaoh 1. Radio check.
2 saddled 6.
Roger. Once contact, Bulls 078 for 071. 2 strobers.
Oh, these things handle so well.
They do, don't they? It's just like the slightest of
3, are you saddled?
3 shadow 6.
Alright, you have 2 in visual right now, yeah?
2, yes.
Okay. Should be right behind him within like a mile.
Okay, 3 reheat.
Traffic left, 10 o'clock.
Lion 1, Lion 1, Lion 1. Radio check.
Just a dot on the right.
Alright, I guess we're going in without an escort. Alright, let's go idle throttle, nose down, 25 degrees.
Mod 2, 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
2 tally.
Alright, sorry, what's the max speed on this thing again?
Do not exceed 600.
200?
600. 600.
3 throttle idle down.
Two leads light. Altitude. Altitude.
One right to steer 3.
What speed are we not supposed to accelerate at this side?
600.
Alright, let's try to keep about 580.
Yeah, 580.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Lead 2, visual again.
Roger that. Alright, gents, keep your head on a swivel. Alright, we got a... Alright.
Chris, you got acme.
Yes. Alright, obstacle to our front.
Yeah, from you're still...
We still have not passed the flot.
Be advised, freeze blind.
Okay, I told you to keep a 1 mile stack, so what happened?
I was burning to get to you.
Alright, just use the yardstick. Says you,
Very much.
says you're 4.2 miles away.
3 visual.
3 under to our 1 o'clock.
Say again?
Yeah, 3 visual.
Say again?
3, I was told 3 where 1 were.
Okay, passing the flot. Once we pass that water.
Copy 2, crossing pin.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Two lead, you're still pushing 580, or
570 at this time. Alright.
sorry.
Right around this obstacle.
Copy right time.
Shaft flare.
3 4 still going.
One flare away.
Just test.
Sand launch just above us.
Shaft flare. Shaft flare.
Right,
Shaft
right,
flare.
111, left 11.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
One
up.
beam
Pull
right.
up. Pull up. Flare. Pull up. 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 Pull up.
Lion, 1-2, weapons free.
Lead 2 went blank.
Alright, just keep flowing on steer 4. I'm over the water now.
Copy crossing the water.
Passing over a road, and then I got an obstacle to my front.
Think got visual looking.
Smoke's on.
I just crossed the road. Up visual.
Flowing on steer 5. I'm right to steer 5.
Buzzsaw 3, Buzzsaw 3-1.
Yeah, visual.
Engage. Target. Bearing 205, 25 miles, 13,000.
Should have a Tunguska to our right somewhere.
Shaft flare. Shaft flare. Shaft flare. Low.
Yeah, tally 3 flares, tally flare.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Arrow 1-2. Sam launch north.
Sam launch right, 2 o'clock!
Shaft flare. Pull up. Flare. Pull up. Shaft flare. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Flare. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Mud AAA right. Moving mud right 1 o'clock. stay left in the valley.
Pull up, pull up,
Copy.
pull up, pull
Eyes
up,
on your
chaff,
phone.
pull up, chaff, flare.
Oh, eyes on mud.
Pull up, chaff, flare, chaff, flare.
Right to steer 7.
Lead out, tell that you're smoking with you again on visual.
Alright, smoke's off. Alright, mud 6, left 11. Gonna pop up momentarily. Popping up now.
Eyes up.
Shoot out, come back down.
Chaff, flare.
Mud 2.
Staying low. Singer 2.
Chaff, flare.
Left
Chaff,
lane.
flare.
Boyson, up.
Contact faded.
Alright, I'm back down. I got Singer 2 left. Alright, 2 miles
Looking.
to the 2 miles to the IP.
Down 3 miles now.
Mud 11 o'clock close. It's gonna be right over the IP. Nails 21 left.
Pull up.
Taking AAA to the left.
Pull up, chaff, flare.
Watching.
Chaff, flare, chaff,
Warning,
flare.
warning, warning, warning. Caution.
Lead 2 jingling.
I'm hit. I'm good, but I lost my avionics.
Mike's 21, 3 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
2 leads hit. Lead 2 hit.
Continue as frag. Mud 11 on the target.
Pull up.
Nails 21, 12 o'clock.
Chaff, flare.
Lead 2 left engine failure.
Hotel.
One's in from the east. Oh shit! AAA on the target.
012. Sam launch
Chaff,
northwest.
flare.
Sam.
Miles away.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
I'm off.
Pull up. Chaff, flare. Out. Pull up. Caution.
Scooper 1-3, buddy spike.
2 lead. 4 admission. No release.
I'm off to the
Fox 2 inbound.
Pull up.
Archers in.
Pull
Archers
up.
inbound.
Pull up.
Got multiple
CBU's away.
21s on my.
CBU's away.
All right.
Fox 2 inbound.
Put your smoke on.
2 smoke.
Sam 3,
Put your smoke on.
3 o'clock.
CDU's away.
Crap. I lost my avionic.
Status.
21, 6.
I'm aborting and going home.
3 going for 1 more pass and then RTB.
No, do not re-attack the target. Flow out. Flow out to tier 10. Who's engaged defensive?
Pull up.
2. I'm engaged defensive.
Alright, what's your
Floor 1.5.
what's your range of tier 2? I need you to get
2 lead unknown. I've got damage.
Alright, I see you, I'm flowing in now.
Lock.
Force plane is heavily damaged.
I'm in on that bandit.
Lock.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
RTB.
Fox 2.
Alright, flow out. I got him defensive now. Flow out.
2 thing 170.
Mayday, airman down. Bullseye. 065.
Shit, I'm in the merge with this guy. I don't have avionics.
Mayday, airman down. Bullseye, 065, 80 miles. Cowboy, I see a shoot.
Pull up, 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 pull up,
Barrel,
pull up.
1-1, tally 1 pilot. Bullseye, 065, 80 miles.
Lead status.
Barrel,
I'm
1-1, pilot spotted.
I'm flowing out right now. Do I have you locked up right now?
80 miles.
Unknown.
Barrel,
RW
1-1,
response.
pilot spotted. Bullseye, 065, 80 miles.
Alright, I'm flowing on steer 10. I got a MiG-21 on my 6.
Pilot spotted. Bullseye, 065, 80 miles.
A lead. Crossing the DMZ time.
I'm engaged. I'm engaged defensive. I got 2 MiG-21s merging into me.
South.
Shit. Sam launch.
I'm dead.
Join the club. Well, I ejected.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Basically flew straight over moving mud.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
I made it out, but not sure if we can land this thing. Controls are really unresponsive.
Pull up, pull up.
Wow, I think I'm out of there. That was fucking insane. I cannot wait to see the ACMI. I did not have a HUD, and I fired 2 heaters at this MiG-21 that was on you and got him to fly out.
Roach,
Oh, man.
3-1, engage. Bearing
Guys, I'm sorry I couldn't support you, man.
20 miles.
I took a hit on the way in. I was stuck on the nav mode, couldn't cycle AA, couldn't cycle to AG, couldn't do anything.
I got hit by AAA, like cannons and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what actually hit me. I think it was I think it was a SAM 3 or something like that. Yeah, I basically flew straight over moving mud and I saw him land.
So you can see here, this is after we've gone NOE, and we're sort of in a trail formation, not as tight as I'd like. I would like to say, though, that for those that are watching this, you should definitely download the ACMI rather than watch it like this. There's so much action that it's almost impossible to capture. So I'm sort of popping flares here because there was a SA-19 reported to our right, and then as I'm saying that, this SA-16 gets fired at me. And I'm just popping flares, and on my screen there's just green tracer just flying across. And this is a view from my number 2. He actually has another SA-16, almost hit him right on the nose. But he was going too fast and just popping lots of flares, defeats it. And, you know, this whole approach is sort of like a gauntlet. I mean, we see moving mud here. We didn't know about these guys, that, you know, during the recon phase, we didn't know that these guys were here, so we're just sort of skirting them to the left. And you can see number 3 and number 4 are lagging quite behind, and they didn't have visual with us at this time. They're sort of newer pilots, so it's sort of excusable. The number 2 is more experienced, Ghost Dog. He knows what he's doing. Both of them, number 2 and number 3, are both like experienced with the British sort of nap of the earth infiltration raid tactics, just because they're British and they like British Air Force stuff. This is a top-down view here, sort of parallax view. So right here, I actually pop up in the air because I was so padlocked and I was so into this that I thought that the IP was actually the target steer, so I was actually popping up to do a loft on the chart on the IP. And then I realized, oh shit, this is a fucking IP. I can't loft on the IP. Thank God I didn't get shot down for that. But to my left, 9 o'clock or so right now, there are some MiG-21s that were in the area fighting friendly aircraft. They actually vector into us and start intercepting us. They didn't see me at first. Or I guess they break their lock on me. But they do start to engage number 2. So right now I'm taking super heavy AAA here. And trying to navigate while doing that. I actually get hit by one of these guns. And I actually lose my HUD. So at this point, you know, I don't have time to really worry about myself because the whole flight's rolling into this. You can see here these two MiGs are locking up on number 2, and they're actually intercepting him right now. He's also taking fire. He managed to avoid the ground fire, but he is being actively merged into by those bandits. I'm rolling in onto the target here. I actually have CCRP mode enabled on the target steer, and I just line up my nose on the target. You know, I don't have avionics, so I can't actually tell if it's a good solution. I just line up my nose on the target and in CCRP and just hold down the pickle button. And thankfully the bombs come off the rail. But as that's happening, you know, this Strela gets shot right behind me and almost blows me apart, you know, within a meter or so of my aircraft. And, you know, as per the briefing, we're coming off east to the target. The come-off point is this hill here to the east of the target. And, you know, number 2's running in on the target now. And he says that he's engaged defensive, but, you know, what I do is I try to check my 6, because I figure he's behind me, and there's bandits behind him on our 6, but he actually doesn't follow the planned egress route, and is just heading directly due south, rather than east and then south. So this little delay might have caused his death, because, you know, this bandit is shooting heaters at him. He just fired a adder at him. Or not an adder, a aphid at him. And he's has, I think, another one shot at him. He's popping flares, but he right now sees that the bandits are on a 6. He's not really communicating well. He's just sort of padlocked and trying to defend against these bandits and burn out of there. Meanwhile, you see me, I'm doing this long loop to check my 6 over the egress point, because I think he's in a dogfight over the egress point, but he's not. He's already headed south. And now I'm looking, you know, we're not using data link because we're trying to role play in the 80s. So I'm just looking at the horizon in the general egress route looking for aircraft, and that's when I spot this MiG, you know, in a tight turn over the horizon, and I know that bandit must be going after my number 2, because he wouldn't be making such a tight turn if he was just flying around doing something else. And here, again, remember, I don't have a HUD. So what I do now is I switch into master dogfight mode, and I'm just pressing TMS up and trying to lock them up based on the bore sight of my aircraft. I'm just TMS up until I get a lock. Then I'm just listening for the tone. I don't know if it's a good shot based on the range other than the Mark 1 eyeball. So I'm just listening for a good tone. And I fire these 2 heaters essentially at RMAX, which is pretty bad shot. These are bad shots. But I was not focused on killing this bandit, you know, I wanted to get 2 shots off quickly, make him defend against me, and get off my wingman. And then I was just going to burn out of there, which is exactly what I do. So right now he's trying to defend against me, and I'm merging into him for like a gunshot. And he just, you know, basically is trying to defend, and I'm not trying to fight him anymore. I'm just trying to run out of there. So I have speed on him right now. You know, he stopped engaging my wingman. The wingman's safe with the bandits now due to mainly me engaging these 2 bandits. And I'm NOE and going way faster than the MiG, so I have a safe route out of there. You see here we jump to Ghost Dog. He didn't follow the planned egress route, and he's going to roll over this Russian regiment, which included SA-19s and all sorts of manpads and AAA. So he gets a SA-19 Tunguska directly to the nose. And at this point, he had already taken some ground fire from cannons, so he's sort of in a spin. He has some control surface damage. Then he gets this SA-19 directly in the nose, and he is dead. Meanwhile, number 3 had actually fragged himself with his JP-233 because he released it at too low of an altitude. Number 4 is egressing, and now I'm egressing. So now I'm trying to thread the needle here through all this moving mud, and you know, I was trying to follow Ghost Dog because I thought he still might have a bandit on a 6, but realizing that I'm, you know, not following the egress, I checked the HSD real quick and started to flow out of there. I also had a Mud 8, which is extremely deadly, and I was praying to God that the thing would not fire on me. I'm sort of taking a hard turn here to try to get away from it and sort of separate from that thing. I know if it had fired on me, it would have been bad.